Hi, this is Robin Moses and I'm in high definition. So this is my first tutorial in high def. I'm starting with OPI Red Red Rhine, and what I am doing is I poured a little bit of it out onto my palette. Let's see, right here, okay? And I'm just taking the polish and I'm polishing under here. And what I'm going to do today is a Christian Louboutin shoe design that is like totally inspired me. I had to call somebody in. My girl came in, hippie girl came in and said she would do this for me, and I'm working late on my day off because I'm very excited, and hopefully I'm going to get this up because I really want to do this. So I'm going to go in. I have a little brush. It's a little bit thicker than my pink brush and a little bit shorter and squattier, and that way you can get way up underneath and get the Christian Louboutin red going on the back side. And when you're finished, it'll all be covered in red like this. Now you can clean up the bottom of your nails with acetone and a Q-tip. Make your own Q-tip. In my tutorial in the favorites playlist, it teaches you how to make Q-tips so you don't have to waste money buying a whole bunch of them, because those are too big and you end up making a lot of waste. So I'm going to finish doing this in red first and then meet you back. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to use this high definition camera. So I've painted the nails black, and you're probably gonna be able to see all of my mistakes, so sorry. I'm gonna go up over into the cuticles with the black paint and fix my mistakes. Can you see? Is it my head? I don't know if my head's in the way of this camera yet, and if it is, I'm sorry. I have to get used to the way this is set up. So I'm going around each one like this and making sure each one is absolutely perfecto. And then the red will be on the bottom showing, okay, and I'm going to clean it up with the acetone. Okay, now they're all ready to paint, and I have 5-second nail glue, boop, just the regular one. I'm going to squirt out a little drop on my lid, okay? I don't really use glue out of the tube very often, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna have these. I have 7mm eyeballs, and then next to them right here I have 1.5mm eyeballs. Now I live in a very small town and I can't get access to medium eyeballs. I only have the big ones or the small ones, and that's it. However, I can make it work. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a regular orange wood stick, kind of thicker, and I'm putting that into the glue. And I'm going to put the glue on the nail like that, and then I'm going to, with my Embella Jelly, okay, I have Embella Jelly on the end of my orange wood stick on the other side. The jelly allows me to, let me show you. Here's the big eye. It allows me to pick up the big eye with no problems, and then apply the stone straight onto the glue like this. Now I'm going to take the glue on the other side of the orange wood stick and place it. Then turn it around to where I have just the Embella Jelly. Pick up the other stone and place it like this, okay? I am replicating a Christian Louboutin shoe that is covered in eyeballs. So what we're doing is we're going to place eyeballs in the same idea that I did the stones in the video for the birthday nails that were with the pink stones. I'm going to cluster and then use all different eyeballs all together like this, and really just eyeball it all up in one nail, okay? So one nail is going to just be covered in these eyeballs, and don't let this fool you. As soon as it dries, they will all stick fine. It just takes a minute for the glue to dry, okay? So then I'm just going to keep on pressing the stones, well, the eyeballs, until they're like this. And I really want them to be, well, that one's too close. I want them to be like this. This one, I want a different size eyeball, right? And I don't have any access to any of the different color or sized eyes. So, because they come in colors too, girls. So, what I'm doing is I'm going to place a ball of acrylic like that and pat it to the size I want. Okay, now you're only going to do that in some areas. Okay, now with on my palette, just white and black. Okay, I'm just using paint, and with that same brush, which is a little thicker than my usual brush, I'm going in and I'm touching in the white for behind all of the eyes on the stone sizes that I didn't have. Now, if you guys have 5s and 3s and you know, different size eyes, you can use all different eyes, but I'm using what I've got, and that's the best thing, is just being able to use what you've got. It really makes all the difference, and it will give its own look to it. But I'm going in. Oh, are you in frame? Okay. So I'm going in like this onto all of the different ones that I've added, and I want to show you, because I know this is going to confuse some people. Let me back up. Okay. There is where I have all of the ones that I set first. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint those. I'm just going to show you real quick. I'm going to paint those like this. And then I'm going to lay the bigger ones and the tinier ones, like I showed you in the first part, secondary. Because, I don't know, I was trying to figure out the best and easiest way to do this. And because I don't have all of the different size stones, I find that this would be the easier way. Because then I can lay my stones around these circles, and I know that these circles are placed nicely. So I want like a pretty good, see how they're all nicely spaced, just like that. So I'm going to fill those and then add the eyes to those and then meet you back. Okay, let me get this down. Okay, now with my white, I'm going to take little tiny dots like this, and I'm going to move them out. Okay, so they're going to be smaller than the little eyes that I've already got done. And then I'm going to just make little tiny ones going across, and these are going to be my bursts. Okay, like I think I'm going to link it in the video I'm trying to show you into the description bar below, and I'm also going to show you the shoes that match this in the description bar below, and get you united with these nails, because they're really super cool. I want to let you see everything I see, because these are really fun. So I'm going to get the white drawn on like this, bursting out. Okay, then with black, I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to put the eyeballs in like this, so that they're going to be going all different directions and looking in every which way, so that everybody is saying so she can say, I see you from every corner. See? So see how that all matches everything up? And then you really can't tell where there are different size eyeballs and where there's not. So you really don't have to have every size of the eyeball, okay? You just make it up as you go. In fact, you can just paint them all on if you'd like, you know. It's just really about your imagination. And so I'm going to finish like this. Dot inside, and the little tiny ones, I might have to go back in with my regular paintbrush and dot inside of a few. But I'm going to scan out, and I'll show you when I've top coated. Oh, I'm going to top coat one of these so you can see how to do that. Okay, now top coating is going to be the hardest part of this design. So we're going to get a lot of top coat on here, and then it's going to drop down on here. Now you do not want to mess your brush up. You just want to just kind of guide it down, guide it around, push the top coat through and over, but not too much. It's going to be globby, okay? You have to relax it for a second, take the excess off, then with your finger pull. It's going to start to pull up. You pull the pull out like that, and then push through, and that will be your top coat, okay? So that'll stop from the bubbles from coming, because you really don't want any bubbles. It's very hard. See how it's pulling? I'm going to pull it out. It might pull up a little bit because you have a lot of different little things going on here, but you'll see it. And if you start to see it pool anywhere, do you see how it's starting to pool right there? You just pull it right off like that. Okay, we can always come back and make it flat, but you don't want those pools because that'll take forever to dry. But that will flatten out by itself. Anyway, okay? Okay, and now we have the finished product of my Christian Louboutin inspired eyeball nails. They look like Argos. The eyes of Argos are always watching. Let me try to get different little lights on. But I think the camera that I have is much better. So I hope you can see all the dimension though, because they're just totally and completely hilariously bizarre. So anyways, I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and please watch and subscribe and tell everyone, and I will see you back with more. Ah! Good night.